What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing eighth house and your intimacy level. So, this would be for Sagittarius ruling over the eighth house, Capricorn ruling over the eighth house, Aquarius ruling over your eighth house, and Pisces ruling over your eighth house. So, now this is also going to indicate Taurus rising, Gemini rising, Cancer rising, and Leo rising people. I'm going to start off with Sagittarius ruling over the eighth house, Taurus rising, as well as people that have Jupiter in their eighth house. So now these men and women can be passionate, open, and honest with others, but is slow to dive into the deepness, rawness, and especially commitment involved in true intimacy. Okay, so these people shy away from commitment. Okay, they are very much passionate. Okay, open, honest, direct, blunt. Okay, but they are slow to move towards a deep, loving connection, something that is thorough. Okay, so they will show their inner fire, but can lack in dependability and close bonds and intimacy. May be a tool this person will use to navigate self discovery and emotional advancement. So these people, okay, um, when it comes to emotional advancement, okay, we already know the Sagittarius in general are kind of like, not kind of like, they are adventurous. Okay, they are people that love to see the world. They love to travel. They love to sightsee. They love to gain information and knowledge. So even when they're dealing with somebody, they are looking for that bond where they can have a level of sharing views and viewpoints. Learning about current events, learning about religion, learning about spirituality, and gaining information and knowledge on that. Okay, so now having faith in a partner or a partner believing in them is going to be extremely important to them. All right, when it comes for them to be able to find real intimacy. So, honesty and dishonesty are themes that come along with intimacy here. Okay, now for the most part, Sagittariuses are people that are honest. Okay, they could come across, get involved with people that are very dishonest. These people can also be dishonest depending on what's in their chart. Okay, but these people may likely see rawness and true closeness as a blessing and a curse. And this is why they could fear it. Because even though it could seem like this is great, this is beautiful, this is unbelievable, they could turn around and view somebody being so damn thorough to the point where they're like, nah, this is something up with this. You know, this is not too right. Like, I feel like I've been somebody put a spell on me. So now becoming intimate with someone can tap into an instinct of theirs that they never even saw or even knew. Okay, so that's something interesting to know. Capricorn ruling over the eighth house, Gemini risings, Mercury in the eighth house, men and women. So people with this can fear intimacy, but ultimately crave it. These men and women fear losing their lover or friend. They only become intimate with those who they know will be around for the long haul, who will be devoted, and they can give their devotion to. So the people with this placement need stability. Without it, they become cold, distant, detached, and refuse to become intimate. So you better watch it with these Gemini rising people. Okay. One of my closest friends is a Gemini rising person. Okay. So yeah. There is an association with intimacy being viewed as a burden or responsibility. So there is association with intimacy being viewed as a burden or a responsibility. Okay, as soon as you start feeling like this is a responsibility, okay, it becomes a burden at times to people. Okay, feeling like you're having to do this and do that, and now it's weighing down on it and it's overwhelming. So they could also view intimacy in a superficial or materialistic way, or see it as something messy or undesirable. Okay, so yes, these people, whew, they can really look at things, yes, in a superficial way, looking on the outside of a person more than the inside of a person. Okay, we know that when you're looking at people generally, yes, you're going to be attracted to somebody because of how they look. Okay, that's the first step. But the second step is getting to know the person, to know if you like them on the inside. Because if you like them on the inside, then you're going to really like them. If you like them on the outside and you don't like them on the inside, you don't really want to be bothered with them. You see what I'm saying? So, and materialistic, yes, these people can be caught up in all different types of things. Okay, they can probably even just deal with somebody just so that they're financially stable. Okay, and without them for the moment, they might keep people around for, car notes. They might keep people around for the rent. Keep people around because you're just making sure I'm good just in general until they can make another decision. However, these people really, really have a fear of losing a lover and their friends. Okay, that can be the biggest fear. And anytime you fear something, you draw that energy to you. I can't stress that enough. So they can give tenderness, understanding, protection, and strength to loved ones, but only after they essentially surrender to intimate bonds. So we have Aquarius ruling over the 8th house, Cancer risings, okay, which would also indicate someone that has Uranus in the 8th house. So this placement brings to the table fears of intimacy and intimacy issues, disorders. Okay? So these people find it hard to get intimate with people. Okay? Independence is above all for these people. Okay? So they are independent. They're detached. Unusual as well. Sometimes could be a little unrealistic because these people are very much unconventional. They really think outside the box. So I don't really want to use unrealistic. Okay. But when they're going too far when it comes to standards, they can be a little too unrealistic. Okay. We're not talking about the overall situation in life. Okay. People going to be like, I ain't unrealistic. But let's just back this up. Okay, so independence, detachment, unrealistic and unusual standards. Okay, unconventional views, and even a fixed approach to relationships keeps them out of deep intimacy. Someone who respects their space and views can be helpful. However, this individual needs to push themselves into becoming intimate with others and really may be intimate with themselves on a mental level, an emotional level, a spiritual level. So Aquarius is usually not comfortable in this house. That is heavy with depth and emotional ups and downs. So what can happen and what could go on in today's place actually is that what could be key here for this individual is self-expression and allowing, indulging in the natural change of relationships. Just going with the flow. Letting things go the way that they're going to go. Okay? By learning to express themselves more freely in close bonds and finding and allowing relationships to change and grow can lead them into knowing intimacy. Okay, and we're moving on to the last one. Pisces ruling over the 8th house. Leo rising, Neptune in the 8th house, people. These people can deeply get involved with others quickly. They take on loved ones' pains, fears, and joys. So these people are just taking on the weight of the world, okay, which can be very difficult to just be dealing with in everyday life. Having unrealistic expectations or views of reality can keep these people disconnected with the realness involved into intimacy. They can reach emotional intimacy, but must be careful of seeing their loved ones as an extension of themselves. Okay, so your loved ones, people you care about, yes, we know you're down for them. We know that you love them, you care for them. Okay, but their struggles and their battles is their struggles and their battles. Your struggles and your battles are your struggles and your battles. They seem to mix that shit up. Okay, a oneness that can create disappointment and mistrust is what could go on to take place if they continue to keep doing things like that. So who they become intimate with is like a mirror, but they paint their own picture, not seeing the whole image or lesson. So you got to be careful with this. Okay, Pisces, ruling over the eighth house, Leo rising people. Okay, you can't just keep doing that. All right. Um, the people that you become intimate with can be a mirror to what you also exhibit that you don't recognize that you're exhibiting. Whew. Many Pisces placements need to be careful of being used, okay, utilized, mistreated. This is true in the eighth house. By whipping away the paint from the mirror, someone with this house placement is imaginative, compassionate, a healer, and ever flowing in their intimate connections. So I'm gonna leave this on the snow for now. In future videos to come, I will go more into depth into the eighth house and your intimacy levels. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces ruling over the eighth house, which also indicates Taurus rising, Gemini rising, Cancer rising, and Leo rising. Anybody want to get their chart analyzed, please hit me up. Anybody want to donate to the channel, please feel free. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you can keep getting notifications. Please share the videos. My phone number is 516-738-6042. I do have sales going on, opposite polarity sale. I do have it posted up on YouTube, so you can click on that so you can get all the information on what's going on. But we know it's Pisces season, right? So we know that it's their sale along with Virgo. Okay, they get a deal too. Okay, and after Pisces season is over, we're moving over to Aries. Okay, and they're gonna get their season. So let's just, keep on going. So now, this is the force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you on the next one.